Hello guys and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to be learning how to use super cool and engaging transitions on Capcut PC. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to be bringing in a couple of videos that we are going to be working with. So I go to my videos folder and I have some couple of stock footages that we can use for this tutorial video. So I'm going to be selecting two of them, selecting this and this. So if you want to select multiple videos, you can always click on control and click on the two videos you want to bring in. So I bring in those videos and we are going to be working with this particular two videos. So this is what we are going to be doing. I'm going to drag the two videos downward, right? And we are going to be checking out some cool transitions on Capcut PC. If you watched my previous video, which was my video on introduction to Capcut, I also did some tutorial. I did some lessons on how to use transitions. So this video is a deeper dive on how to use transitions on Capcut PC. So let's get right into it. So now that we have brought in our videos that we are going to be working with, so we are going to just simply split this video. So in order for you to split this video, you can always click on Control B. You click on the Control button and you click B, right? So I'm going to be splitting this a couple more times so that we can work with different transitions. While we are working with each transition, we are going to be adding some sound effects, right? Sound effects that would correlate with the transition. So I just simply split this one more time and let's start adding our transitions to this video, right? So transitions make your video look very cool. Transitions make your videos also beautiful. It beautifies your videos and also makes your videos look very engaging. So that's why you should add transitions. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So now I'm going to be clicking on this particular video. I click on that particular video and I click on transition, right? I click on transition and you can see there are lots of transitions that we can use here, right? So I've used many of these transitions. I've used them to create and edit videos. So we are going to be selecting a couple of them. So in this particular one, I am going to be selecting a cool transition, right? So you can see this color glitch, and when you are using a glitch transition, you want to ensure that what follows it is a glitch sound effect. So now we are going to be selecting this glitch transition. So I click on it. I've already downloaded it. I click on it and that's what we are going to be working with, right? So now you can see, if you go back to your video timeline, you can see the transition right there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to be bringing in a glitch sound effect, right? So you want to ensure that the transition you are using in your videos, you want to ensure that it matches with a sound effect. It matches with the sound effect in question. So give for example, you are using a glitch transition, you should also be using a glitch sound effect. So now I'm going to just bring in my glitch sound effect. I'll just click on open and here we go. So you can hear that is my glitch sound effect. So now I'm just going to drag it downwards and we're going to see how it goes in the video. So when I just make a little adjustment, and we play the video. So you can see that is just so awesome, guys. That is just so awesome. I just simply love that. Let's play that again. So you can see that is just a cool transition to use. So now I'm going to be bringing in another transition. I click on the video and I go to click on transitions right here. So now I'm going to be scrolling up. There's a particular transition I want us to use, right? So there is a particular transition which is a shutter transition. The shutter transition gives you that same vibe of when a cameraman hits that button that takes the picture in the camera. So that is the effect you want to be giving right here. So now we're going to be selecting this shutter transition and I click on the plus icon to bring in the shutter transition. So when I play it without sound effect now, this is what it gives us. So you can see. So now you want to bring in a transition that is going to correlate with that effect, right? So I'm going to go over here, go to my media, I click on import. I've already downloaded my sound effect. Alright, so I come over here to my sound effects folder and I click on my camera shutter. So I click on my camera shutter and I click on open, right? So now that we've brought in our sound effect, we are going to simply drag and drop it on our timeline. So I drag and drop it right over here, as you can see. So I'm just simply going to position my sound effect. I can also trim it to ensure that it is well placed and the sound comes in at the right time. So I'm just simply going to position it like that. So when we play the video, this is what it's going to give us. So you can see that, guys. You can just simply see that. So that is just the way to go. So let's bring in more transitions and see how it goes. Alright guys, so there are lot of transitions that you can use in your videos, a whole lot of them. So we have light effect. So I'm going to be using one of this light effect transition. So I can simply use this old film transition, right? So you might be familiar with it one way or the other. So let's bring in this old film transition and see how it works in our video. So I'm just simply going to play this to see how it looks like. So the sound effect I feel that fits with this transition is a click button sound effect. So I just simply click on media, click on import, and I'm going to bring in a click sound effect, just like when you are clicking on a mouse button or when you are clicking on your computer. So I'll be clicking, checking out this mouse click sound effect. I click on that mouse click and I click on open. Click on open, and I'm going to drag in my mouse click sound effect right under here, right? So this is how it goes. So I play it, and that is how it gives us that cool transition and sound effect. So I click on this and I just simply make some adjustments to it so that it can give us that perfect vibe. Alright guys, so let's play that video one more time. Let's play the video one more time so that we can feel the transition and the sound effect together. So I play it, and there you go guys, there you go. So now we're going to bring in another transition, right? You know, this video is a much more detailed video on how to use transitions on Capcut PC. So we are playing our hands on different transitions, right? So this video is fun to make. So let's get right into it. Let's continue with our transition effect tutorial. So remember that anytime you want to bring in a transition, you just simply click on the video timeline, click on the video in the timeline, and you just simply click on transition, right? So ensure you have also downloaded all your transitions. Alright guys, so ensure that you have all these transitions downloaded on your PC, because if you are using Capcut PC for the very first time, you are not going to have all these transitions downloaded, so you have to download them yourself. So let's continue with the video. So what I want us to do now is to use another transition. We are going to be using another transition. So there's a particular transition known as the whoosh transition, right? So you can find that under the blur transition. So this is the whoosh transition I want us to use right now. So I click on the plus icon to add the whoosh transition. So the whoosh transition just gives me the perfect fit for, so the perfect sound effect for the whoosh transition is going to be the whoosh sound effect. So as a video editor, I'm very sure you must have come across the whoosh sound effect. So we are going to be bringing in the whoosh sound effect now for this tutorial. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last transitions for this video. So now that we have added the whoosh transition, we are simply going to be bringing in the whoosh sound effect. So to bring in the whoosh sound effect, I'm simply going to click here on media, and I go to import, and I'm going to look for my whoosh sound effect, right? So I have different types of whoosh sound effect. I have the fast whoosh, I have the flyby whoosh, right? Flyby whoosh. So let's select the fast whoosh, right? So when you bring in your fast whoosh, when you bring in your whoosh transition, you can just drag and drop right here, right? So you can check online for transitions, you can check online for transitions, simply download them. Just search Google and you're going to see a lot of sound effects that you can download, right? So now let's just try this out and see how it works. So that is that about that, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be playing the video from the beginning so we can check out all the transitions and effects that we have used. So let's play the video from here so that we can get a feel of what we have done using transitions and sound effects all together. So let's play the video and see how it looks. So that is that about that, guys. So that is how you use transitions and sound effects all together. So if you got value from this video, feel free to like this video so that YouTube can recommend this video to more persons on the channel, and also hit the notification icon to get notified when a new video drops. I remain Flair. Ensure you hit the subscribe buttons for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.